Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the CT side, reigning from Denmark and freshly sponsored by Existence, I present to you the challengers of Nuke. And on the other side, fighting on the T half to start this map, it's the boys from Finland, ENCE.
I love that. Full on red corner, blue corner stuff, Connor. We're getting into the wrestling ring, and ENCE, they're fighting with glass shards between their fingers. They are stabbing Existence in the eyes, getting that bomb plant. That's pretty brutal. That's street fighting. That's not even wrestling there. No more steel chairs. But yeah, this looks like a good pistol for ENCE. Existence in a very difficult retake.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy. I don't think anything's going to be easy throughout this map. I'm really, I don't know, because I had expectations on Train when it came to ENCE, and those expectations reigned true. However, Hugo, Nuke is such an unknown entity that I think we're just going to let these players speak for themselves. And while this pistol speaks volumes to the favor of ENCE, just straight up getting that A site, making quick work of everything they had to, get it all done, get it all wrapped up, and maybe Existence can come back in with a force buy, of course. Everybody, this is the last map of our broadcast today here on the B stream of Summit, so I welcome you guys all in. Please buckle down. Things are going to get weird.
Yes, indeed. Well, with the who is the question, Connor, us or Existence? They got to deal with a well-armed ENCE. They're forced up in the second round, but it's going to be a ramp rush. Double setup. Norios is here, drawing in the attention. He missed a couple of shots, but Hector's will recover and finish the job that he started. Only good for 2, but that is a great couple of frags as it's put Existence a man up with control on the B-bomb site with that drop off from ramp. No reason to hold on to this position any longer, and it's even been smoked off. That's going to tempt ENCE elsewhere, and they could go and take Heaven if they wanted.
Timing. Nice timing there by Hooksy, but it's a quick trade frag from Sergey. Man advantage, despite just pistols. How do they get into this A site? Well, if Sergey peeks downwards, it's refresh straight beneath him, looking up with the 5-7, trying to dodge the flash. He doesn't get hard checked, and there it is. The force buy bounce back from Existence in the second round of the CT side. That's going to feel so good after losing pistol to T side. This could be the shutdown early. I mean, I've seen some lopsided halves, baby.
Oh, you are really getting ahead of the game, Connor. I like that. I like the confidence, but yeah, I'm not expecting anything of the sort, right? And they're going to buy back here. Maybe they get swept here at the start off the back of winning the second round. Winning the second round, especially on the CT side, it is so much better than winning the pistol because it just completely wrecks your opponents. ENCE have nothing. ENCE's force here is worse than Existence's force. So, yeah, it just goes to show. Sorry, it's usually better on the T side, rather. If you're on the T side, you lose pistol, you win force, or even eco in the second. Way better than winning the pistol in terms of, wrecking your opponent's economy and favoring yourself with that bonus. So, yeah, this is really good for Existence. It's put them in a powerful position. You can see they're running 5 rifles in the second. If they won pistol on CT, they wouldn't have 5 rifles in the second. So, it goes to show that, they've worked out well. Hector's with the AUG, tapping outside. He's got the bomb and 3, helped out by Hooksy and May, who looks to clean up the round through the wall. Nice stuff. Existence with 5 alive. They get rid of the Deagles, and that falls by nothing for ENCE.
Yeah, that's a big one. So props to Existence. That's actually kind of intimidating. ENCE didn't have much to work with, don't get me wrong, but they literally found no success anywhere. So a little sketchy, but so early, Hugo. We're only 3 rounds deep. There's still plenty of time for either team to make fools of themselves, or maybe we'll be the fools. I think we already are the fools. But to what degree? Who can outshine us? Maybe ENCE, as they rock the Glocks outside, trying to just overwhelm the CTs that have their eyes up in position. Hooksy able to catch the one. Player falls off of the rooftop. He's got a teammate in the form of Refresh to lend a helping hand. Queenix has got another kill, and it is all on X7. So he's gotten his hands onto a stolen AUG. Oh, but he doesn't see Queenix's little head popping up behind the blue box.
Yeah, only going about their business, so these are eco rounds for ENCE, and so to be expected. Now's the guns, though. Now's their chance to get back into the swing of things if they want to buy, which they should. No warp, of course. I'm interested to see this setup in the rifle rounds for Existence, where they're going to be running the AWP, how they choose to approach outside. Obviously, on Nuke CD side, a lot changes, and you're often just going to put that rotator in a lot of different positions depending on whether there's an A rush or not. And well, that A rush, it might be happening. ENCE throwing a lot of util out. They've got the hut roof molly, they've got close door smoke, a molly in main, but no one pushing, no one doing anything off the back of it, burning out the utility of their opponent and making them sweat, but nothing to be had. Obviously, the only danger here for Existence is ENCE could be B. They could have made it down the vents. Existence don't know for sure that they haven't, but they are assuming that's the case, and it's the right assumption to make. No one worried about it just yet. They'll see if ENCE make any moves down B.
Grenades go round, and Hooksy, he gets closer. Oh no, the first player crosses. You saw Ariel like trying to clear back Mini, but the second player into the situation, Sunny, just kind of haphazardly ran by him. Ooh, Ariel knew the threat was there. Sunny didn't seem to. And that, my friends, is a 5 versus 3 situation for Existence. Hooksy, he's just going to commit to behind the squeaky vent. That's a safer corner for him to be tucked into. And the T's try to burst out of the hut off of the flashbang. X7 can trade the guy straight above. Another flash to the back of the bomb site gives X7 a chance to wrap around. And it's only Alu left in the 1v4. He's lost his teammate in front of him. Hector's waiting for the shoulder peek here. Doesn't want to drop the op. And he won't. He drops Alu instead. So that's the 4-1 start here for the Danish boys.
Yeah, it's a great CT start. I think, that winning the ninth round, obviously, for the first 2 maps, we have the team that didn't pick the map pick the side, often starting CT. Typical preference, especially on a map like Nuke. Winning the knife, though, here in this third map, Existence, that's a huge value right now. It's put them 4-1 up. Everyone knows the CT side is going to be a lock-in here, and ENCE are going to have to work hard for these rounds. Eagles out in the sick, fast out the door. Oh, down the vent. Hooksy didn't realize he was so flashed out. And, again, it's the guessing game. It's like Existence know there could be a play event, but they know there is a play event. I think they do. Ariel just hit the Molotov and burn. Oh, the bait for Hooksy. Falls on the ladder, goes back up, drops again once he gets confirmation. He is going to get hounded down, gifting a gun to ENCE, but it's one weapon in a sea of pistols.
Get their way out here. Yeah, a little decon peek from Sunny. Unfortunately for Sunny, he's lost all his teammates in the process. So that one stings. But I mean, hey, they had little to work with. They got out, and now they will have guns. Hugo Byron. They will have guns, full-fledged guns. We've got a timeout, so I'm going to ask you this question, okay? Taco Piccolo asked us, what do you think of the Deagle? And should it be changed?
No.
Price/power?
No. It's perfect. It's the best. I hate people who come around like, man, it's like a P250, $300 gun. It's so good. It's like, yeah, but that's, I don't know. I don't view the price as a way to nerf or buff weapons in this game. Yeah. I think that's a silly way of going about it. If a gun is too good, it's because of the stats of the gun, not because of the price it costs. I think the Deagle is in a good place. I understand people not liking the Deagle 2-shot into the chest. There's an argument to be made that you should lower that body damage when you're up close. For sure, I could get behind that. But right now, I don't see any necessity for that change. It's not like it's got to the point where it's like being abused, right? When a gun starts getting abused, I think that's when it's a problem. When you're buying Kriegs every round, like 10 Kriegs around, like that's a problem. Like, people aren't playing Deagles over rifles often. It's an occasional thing that happens to you for money. So I think Deagle's in a great place. I think Deagle is the not the best gun in Counter-Strike. How do I word it? Deagle is Counter-Strike. That's a better way of putting it. And don't touch my baby. That's all I would say.
Yeah, well, Nodios, he's feeling up the 2 Ts that tried to walk by that smoke. He guns them down. And Ariel is able to extend this man advantage. Now, the damage is substantial. Ariel and Alu, 55 health combined. Not the very best place to be in. Refresh, he's going to be committed to the back door. He swings it open off of the bomb plant attempt. And now he's got a player right above him. In Sunny on the other side of the wall. So, excuse me, I fell for the outlines.
I thought the same, bro. I thought the exact... Was he in vents? Because it looked like he was literally above this height. I was
just like
out.
Alu.
I was
He drops into the vent. Guy on the A site gets the op frag. I mean, I thought I was losing my mind, man.
Look, Refresh is in the vent, man.
Yeah, he's up there, and he's keeping his eyes on the double doors. They're going to walk out from decon, both of them. Both of them, right there.
Oh!
Hey. He sees the barrel. Can he swoop in for the final frag? He can. Refresh, 3 kills. The B bomb site belongs to this man. He gets that bomb denied, swoops up to the rafters. And I think the reason I thought there was a player on rafters was because of how confident that guy who planted was.
Yeah.
Now in hindsight, like I'm thinking Refresh peeks the bomb planter. There's a player who could cover and just failed to trade. But no, that bomb plant was just in the open. Holy moly.
The way of looking at it, right, that plant was covered from every position, or was covered from ramp rather, and was exposed to every other position. Sunny was in secret. I assume it was Sunny, right? He was in secret. So in the minds of ENCE, secret's clear. I've pushed double door. I've wrapped the back of the vent. It's all clear. B's clear. Just care about ramp. That's the call. Only care about ramp. That's the only place it can be. Well, Refresh was already down. He's already in decon. He's already past Sunny. And so that's a position that hadn't been cleared by ENCE, and they assumed it was clear, and that's just an assumption. That's all that is. Refresh makes a play, but like you can see the logic there for ENCE. They're more scared of the ramp than they are the position that they've cleaned 90% of. But that last 10%, that little decon door, that's where Refresh was waiting. So yeah, it's unfortunate more than anything, but it goes to show why you always clear your spots or cover your plants.
Okay. Well, ENCE have decided, since they don't have enough money, to come in with the Taco Piccolo. And also a CZ added in the mix for good measure. So flashbang Molotov. It's all going down over towards the ramp room. And Nodios! Yeah, that's what the no stands for. No entry on ramp at all. Everybody dies trying to get past that man. He is 7-3 with 3 frags in this round specifically. Sunny tries to go up the vents, but he is sent right back down into the dungeons, into the caverns of which he came. A 7th round here for Existence. This bodes very well for their CT side. There has not, and I will repeat myself, at a slower, more relaxed pace in order to send this message home. There has not been a bomb plant in the last 7 rounds. This has just been kills and kills and kills and more kills. And other than that Refresh 1vx, the CTs have always had at least 3 players surviving.
Ooh, Alan, he just got tagged hard by either an orb shot outside or I think it was Hector spamming the box there, or a grenade. He's down to 40, so it must have been an orb. Hence, they want to try and take this A site. They've got a man outside right now in the door. He is somehow crept all the way down the vent with no one having seen this. More plays down to B for ENCE, but unfortunately not the opening kill. Alu gets cleaned up. That orb finds a second shot that does succeed. Double ramp setup here. Existence expecting ENCE to come lower, and that's a good read from Existence, right? ENCE, they know someone is down vent, and so ENCE have to join that player through either ramp or through outside. Well, the AWP is already locking down outside, and so they double up on ramp. It's not the right read, but it will provide fast rotations to B. Gap in the smoke, Hector's takes it, and that's a lovely quick shot. He didn't have a lot of time to react. He's going to go for it again. Timing shot connects. Sergey legged, and now this double ramp play, they've got info. They can drop towards B, and even though Sunny has this position, it's not like he's even cleared out the site.
No, this is horrifying for ENCE. They've just arrived on the bomb site. They roll in battered and bruised like they just roll out of bed. Molly here from Sunny. That's going to force the feet forward, but oh, awkward timing. He kind of jumps up, muddies the waters. X7 with 2 kills back, brings this one into a weird place where, like, we've got to give him some benefit of the doubt, but with 6 HP and 2 opponents ahead of him, the expected happens. Expect the expected. Existence 8-1. Don't laugh at me.
That's what they say, the common phrase, don't expect the unexpected, because it is unexpected, so you shouldn't expect it.
Yes. It's always there, man. It's always there. Omnipresent. A constant threat.
Damn, this is a 6 CT side from Existence. Like, obviously Danish team on Nuke, I shouldn't be so surprised. The stats are bad. That's not bad, but not good either. So, like, for both teams really, but especially Existence. So yeah, this is impressive. I can't say I'm like super surprised that the Danish team is good at this map, but the rotates have been good. Hector's been hitting shots with the orb. It's not like they're relying on this double orb. Like, Refresh was doing so much on the previous map on that second orb, but he's rifling really well here, getting some clutches, getting some multi-kills. this is just good. And even though ENCE is dropping Vent, and that feels like the only thing ENCE can get away with, right? Like a Vent dive, but they're getting no value from the Vent dives. And Existence going, oh, you want Vent? You can have Vent. You can have B. We don't care. We'll rotate. We'll retake. And they're doing all of that and more. Refresh on the bomb site. Oh dear, he's getting hounded down. He should be dead here. Surely he can't escape the tirade of T's chasing him down, but he's in the sight for a second. Sergey with the shot. Nodios at the back of the boxes. Hoopsie caught on rotation. And ENCE, they could even go back up to A, but at this point they're committed, entrenched, and planting in the site. All the kills going their way. Existence had a B stack, but they will get uprooted. Queenix coming down the vent in a 2-on-3 here for Existence. Still winnable.
Yeah, Queenix has got a chance. There's Sergey. Ooh, and he knows that Sunny was back by dark. It's a bit of an eclipse on this B site. Hectaz, he's just going to be staying scoped in here. Where does Ariel come in from? He's got that CZ. They're already on the bomb defuse, and Hectaz. That's just nasty, huh? Goes ahead and swings the big green back onto the decon door, shuts him out of this one. That is 9 rounds in a row. Sergey, he wants to know how much HP was on the op. Hectaz says, I don't even know, man. Red.
No, not red. Not red. This man shoots fast.
I don't know.
He doesn't let you tag him down. Man, Hectaz, what I will say about this guy, right? Obviously, big boost to Phil. Farley was a great AWP player. Hectaz, he has some fast flicks and some deadly accuracy. Like, he will flick hard at like 90 degrees and he will get dead center of the chest every time. This guy has really impressed me today. He's hit some banging orb shots, and like when we had that double open train, it was exciting as well, but right now it is not needed, not required, not necessary, and it's ENCE just getting wrecked right now in an elimination match at that as well. They may have taken their pick of train just moments ago, but this is not train, this is a whole different game.
It is still Counter-Strike, so don't scare anyone. It's technically the same game, but I know what you're saying, Hugo Byron. I get you. Mini wrap. The old mini wrap, huh? It's good for 3 frags. 3 frags coming out of ENCE. They've got something going. They just picked up that pace. There was a gap inside of the smokes on the wall outdoors. There was some kind of like draw to attention. You know, if you see gaps in the wall of smokes, that immediately as a CT calls your attention. You got to stare at it and just stay glued to it. But they use that distraction to wrap players through minis so quickly that the A defenders get caught off guard and ENCE make a bomb plant off of it. So I whether that was intentional or whether it's just a product of a coincidental situation, I will just say, cool, nice, and exciting, because ENCE, they need more rounds, man. We can't just watch this third map fizzle out in some kind of disappointing fashion. We've had awesome clashes on the first 2 maps. We deserve, damn it, we deserve a good third here on Nuke. So ENCE with a second round. ENCE with a second chance at life on this T side. They're going to rebuy. It is kind of costly. Bottoms out the majority of the bank accounts, but at least they are still rolling in 6th gear, Hugo. They're trying to truck this through. Get 3, get 4, maybe 5, if they're lucky.
Yeah, I mean, it's still doable, right? Like, never count yourself out, but yeah, if they do it, that will be all the more impressive, because Existence have not been letting really anything go down here for ENCE. 1 round in the past with a fast A play, but that's their first since the pistol, and Existence don't want to make it their last, rather. So, ready on this A site with a heavy setup. Queenix with the re-smoke for the door. Sergey fighting hard. Hectaz is pushed. It's a double ramp setup. I love this as well. He's pushed up, but most importantly, look at Nodios. He's still in his position. So even though the AWP has run back, ENCE, if they wanted the lobby or if they wanted the ramp room, they would have to get past him, but they have no interest. They are fully outside of the garage in secret. Sergey holding hut, and ENCE are hoping for a kill to come their way outside, but these CTs are very passive. Hooksy is tucked. He's got his back covered from the AWP, but oh no, the AWP is just looked away, and he's gone in with a flashbang. Hooksy with 1, gets the info on the second as well as the bomb, and this is a lot of info, a lot of control for Existence. They can let ENCE have outside all they want. They just need to make sure they can't split a site.
Looks like they've got it locked in. Refresh down in the dungeons. Nodios gets shot at, but no damage really. Grenade, that's gonna do some damage. And then Hectaz, he takes a shot Ariel's trying to come back here to help his teams on the A site, maybe. Queenix, he's tucked behind the vent, and Nodios is behind the site silos, but because Queenix shoots forward, it's all called out by Ariel, but his gun goes dry. There's not much time. 15 seconds left on the clock as Sergey gets that bomb back in his control. He's got cover from above in X7. Refresh is going to sprint inwards as Hectos gets the kill. X7 slips down into a sticky situation, and we will have that 10th added to the board for existence. And it comes by way of Refresh, baby. His second kill in the round. He's not had as hot a performance here on Nuke as he did on Train, but regardless, that will be the round in his back pocket.
Yeah, I mean, you say that, Connor, but he's won 2 rounds on his own, like 2 massive clutches. The numbers may not be there, but the impact frags are. Not just winning that one-on-one there with a couple of kills, but also that B play where he stops the bomb, he repositions on the rafters, he wins a 1-on-2. Yeah, he's had a great round. So, it's not just the numbers, at least, and existence, they'll take it, man. Hector's as well, dude. He goes into the molly with the AWP to take the shot, and he burns to death. He gets the kill he needed to set Refresh up for that clutch, and even if he sacrifices himself, it was well worth it. 10-2, quick AWP shot for Alu, and he's at least found the opening pick.
Oh, hey there. You like the taste of flash bang? Oh, Nodios. Nice play into the lobby. He just crunches ENCE from the back line. Man advantage? No, not even. Excuse me. 3v3, nice and even. And Ariel, well, he wants a little bit more than that. He gets the headshot onto Refresh. Nodios able to stop that bomb carrier. He gets in the reload. He gets chased through the window, though, by Sunny. It's all on Queenix now.
1-on-2, he's got the info. Here's reloads, and here's the bomb getting picked up. But that molly and the door shut in the face is a big middle finger from Sunny and co. Gonna get that plant. Queenix coming from the window. All that smoke. Sunny putting it down in the right place at the right time, but Queenix is just going to push through the corner. Oh, he's stuck in it. It's messy, and he's going to walk with his back to X7. If he pushed through the front side of it, he would have been covered and might have had the drop on Sunny, but yeah, he wasn't to know X7's position. And ENCE, they're scavenging rounds. They're salvaging something here in this T side. They take 3. They break the money, and suddenly a 10-5 half is no longer a ludicrous statement.
Nope. You're absolutely right. Seems very doable. CTs have done such a good job of keeping the economy alive for this entire CT side that I can't help but feel like this is kind of their first force buy. Other than obviously the second round where they got in control of the situation early, we've had them with cash time and time again. So now this is ENCE having to fight for 15 rounds against full buys to finally get the chance in an easy one. So they better not waste this chance. They better just fully convert this. It's a 5v4 right away. Damage done to Refresh, but he's still got that 5-7, and he's still capable of cutting off one. Sunny gonna keep the player in secret stairs honest, losing half of his health in the process, but a 4 versus 2 bodes well for the teams. They're gonna run by the vent, execute Queenix, and this will be a 4th for ENCE. I think the real question, Hugo Byron, is 10-5 or 11-4?
Ooh, I mean, well, when one force fight doesn't go your way, the other one probably won't be a lot better. So I'm going to go with ENCE here for the 5th round, but whether that's going to have resounding consequences and save their bacon in this series, I can't tell you, Connor. That force finds little, and this one will have less. A scout and pistols at best.
Scouts and pistols at best. Well, it's a plural that's not needed. Singular scout. But yes, mini pistols. Hooksy, great grenade. Well, I take that back. Something still hits him, but it was just the 5 damage off of the frag. Ooh, Ariel. He wastes no time wrapping around the mini, and Nodios. Oh, man. You're going to give me a heart attack with some of these Deagle headshots. Another pistol kill comes in off of the CZ. So the frags have gone even, 2 each, but it's still uneven in that the 3 Ts remain in control of all the guns.
Ooh, if Refresh repeats, he's going to his death. Tight angle for X7. Won't commit with it, though. Nodius has rotated lower. We still have Obviously, 2 on the top side right now. ENCE are holding on. They have no rush, right? A minute left on the clock. This will probably just end A. And yeah, with that kill, certainly. Refresh walks out main, wrapping outside. And he's dead to X7 in the secret. They want this A site. There's only one man there to stop them. Queenix has to put up a fight. It's a good smoke in main. It's going to buy him a second, but they run right through it. And he's not looking at it. Don't blame him. What a crazy play from Sergey. He knew he had to go for it if they wanted to win this A site. As ENCE have now got everything but the round. Odios running ramp side to the lobby. And ENCE with the bomb plant. This is looking like a 5 guaranteed.
Yeah, that's what it is. I'm going to call it. 10-5
Wow.
half.
How
Done
bold.
and dusted, baby. And that's huge for ENCE, actually, because if you think about it, 4 of their 5 rounds are going to come in the final 5 rounds of the damn half. So for 2/3 of this half, oh my god, don't make me eat my words.
Surely.
Don't make me do it, Nodios.
No.
He doesn't have a kit. He's got the smoke. He's just going to try to stick it. And yeah, as we all expected. Not his fault, of course, just an impossible situation that he had to face. And he did so valiantly, but it doesn't work out in the end. So here we go, 10-5. That's the final score of the first half, of course. This is pretty par for the course, would you say? I feel like if ENCE, they came alive at the end of the half, which means we have to respect them. We can't just call this, the 13-2 blowout, Hugo Byron. But for the first 10 rounds, that's exactly what it felt like, a total blowout. So I don't know where my heart falls. I don't know what I feel. I don't know what to expect. I'm confused.
Don't start asking me about feelings, Connor. I'm not sure I can join you there.
Yeah, you're dead inside.
Yeah, and on the outside too. That's on a good day.
It explains your gray skin.
It's not gray, mate. It's like inverted. It's
porcelain white.
You know when you get in Photoshop and you have like an image and the background is like those gray and white squares?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's transparent. That's what it is. Translucent.
Oh, okay.
You can see through it. You can see my bones.
Ew.
Yeah, it's
Get away from me.
Spooky skeletons.
Yeah, scary, spooky skeletons.
Scheming all the time.
Take a big deep breath, everybody. We're
Especially
coming at you with the
ENCE.
second half. Third map, yeah, they should. I mean, it's one of those situations where, they've been in far more pressured situations. They've been in positions with far higher stakes and far better opponents, frankly. But this is the online realm of Counter-Strike. There are certain players looking forward to the player break. Who wants it? Do you really want this, ENCE? Because it'd be oh so easy to just roll over at a 5-round deficit. Let existence create the upset. Write it off as just another oopsie. And, get on with your break. Get on with your life. But I don't think that's ENCE's character. I'm pretty sure these guys have enjoyed coming back up ever so slightly in the recent online events. Again, making waves and blasts. That was fun.
Yeah.
Now they just need this pistol. A pistol would be huge for them. Absolutely massive. The T side won the first pistol only for the force buy to work in the second round. So let's see what happens here. Another pistol round win for existence would be huge.
Where's this nade going from X7? I don't see a nade on CT pistol a lot. Ooh, that's a fall for Hooksy. Yeets off of main with the smoke. They're going to wrap outside. X7 still holding on to the grenade on the A site. Sunny from heaven will spot this. Nice shot. Dealing with the first man over the top. And he sees Hector's in the garage as well. Ariel's going to help him out, but is put down after one. Sunny pushing. He is really fighting. I thought he'd defend heaven, but this man wants the kills. And he wants them now. Hunting down the one man outside. Hooksy with the bomb. Nodius coming in through hot. Hooksy has the drop, but his teammate's gone. And now left in the clutch. Dropping B certainly seems like the right call here, but ENCE are going to be ready for that. They're going to hear this, and they have the vent available to drop down themselves.
Oops, sorry. Hit my desk. If Hooksy had more HP, Hugo, maybe I'd be inclined to believe, but it's going to take some crispy Glock shots. Shoot him. Ooh, there's the first one. However, there's a second player to peek the doorway. Sergey.
Oh!
Yeah. Bada boom, bada bing, bada bum.
The grenade legit wins them the round. Like, for sure, that's still ENCE favored in the 2-on-1. For sure, they probably will win that round anyway, but, it gets the final kill. It saves any chance of Sergey having to take a fight there, and that's excellent. That's actually really cool. Like, you know, X7, I guess the argument, right, if you want the 5.7, what do you buy with it? You have $300 left, flash, smoke, HE. On the CT side, what's a smoke going to do, really? Like, Glocks aren't going to be scared of one smoke. They're going to push it. A nade, okay, pretty good. Flash, not so much. So, yeah, that's actually really smart. You never see HEs in CT pistols. The only team that I can think they like to do it, like Fnatic, but they usually like play around that. What they'll do on like CT Infernos, they'll buy 2 grenades. They'll give up B. They'll play retake B, and when they do, one of them plays coffins, one of them plays CT, and they dump the nades on the planter on coffins, and often like run through in that madness. Like that's a very Fnatic-esque pistol, but 1 HE works wonders. It'll get the job done. It'll put ENCE up on 6, and well, let's see if they can build now into the second half.
Time for a quick unrelated question. Hugo Byron, what is the best fruit?
Oh, wow. Wow, that's a great question. Banana, definitely up there. Banana, or I'd say pear in terms of like flavor, but not like pears get sticky, they get messy. If you're eating it with your hands, you know, it's not great. Banana, man, they come in a box, literally. They come in like packaging. Who needs plastic?
Nature's package.
Yeah, dude, banana's definitely up there. I'd say, you know, all fruits are great, except for tomatoes. Tomatoes fruit? I don't know. Vegetable fruit? Same thing, really. All good for you. Yeah, no, bananas. That's my final answer. Lock it in.
Refresh, he's going to lock it in onto the head of X7. Looking for a second here in the A site. It's a quick clash for the CT's favor. They're coming out on top, but the Tech-9s almost enough to reign supreme. Existence doing their damnedest to rob it back like they did in the first half, but they fall ever so short. Just barely, though. That's got to be a bit of a rude awakening for ENCE. You know, getting through with just that little last man left. And, well, at least they'll have a chance now to recuperate some losses. This should just be money. And that's why they have many SMGs.
Yeah, that's good. That's nice. That's great. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Twitch chat. There is a poll. That is right. Announcement. Official poll for the best fruit. Options. Banana, pear, tomato, apple. I am a robot. Ooh, the grenade, baby! 4 kills for Sergey. Alu with the 5th. Get him out of here. Get him out. But obviously, you know what? There's still a shortcoming of that situation because they bought so many SMGs to get the money, and everybody dies to the M4 there for the most part. So they're still going to be stuck with those SMGs. But Sergey, good to know the man can land some shots.
Yeah, orbs out for Hector's into this first rifle round for Existence. So the fact that ENCE is still running bonus is, ooh, that could be dangerous, right? Like these SMGs love to get aggressive, they love to get in your face. Missed Molly on the door. That's a yikes, but yeah, look at the push. Look at ENCE running the gauntlet into lobby. They're not being quiet about it either. Grenades going deep. They actually own this position. Existence hold T-spawn, they hold T-roof, but Sunny wants to stop them outside. He's seen the cross. He won't put a stop to it. They're wrapping really fast into garage, and X7 is going to swing into his own death. Refresh ready for a second, and he might get it as well. His teammates have his cover, and Queenix finding Sunny. Sergey is going to gimp a little angle there next to the vent to do some damage, but he won't be able to finish a kill. ENCE have got the A site, but that is just about it.
No Dios. He's got a man pinned in the corner, so Sergey's job's not going to get any easier. He runs away and he's okay. They're going to go ahead and rack it up inside of lobby, but ooh, Sergey with Alu. They're going to try 2 crossfire, and it works. They just clawed back from a 3 versus 5 to a 3 versus 2. They found that golden timing inside of lobby where all of the T's were trying to get around the corner at the very same time. Alu, he waits not for anyone. He swoops in like a gargoyle from the rooftops of the outer yard, and now it is just on refresh. He too toppled ENCE, taking 9.
Man, this is ENCE coming alive. Like, not what I expected. Existence, they look so well drilled on the CT side of this map. I thought they'd have some big ideas in this T side, but it's been just a lot of like crunching lobby. I like the play where they give up all the control to ENCE in lobby and play for outside and play for roof, but you need to like win fights. Once ENCE get aggressive, you need to like tempt them into you and hopefully find something, but it's obviously very difficult when ENCE just take the lobby and react accordingly. They don't try and flank through the T spawn. Existence running the gauntlet outside. Molotovs down for ENCE have wrecked the smokes. Smart play for Sunny. It means they need to cross through a gap. And because it's an eco, they have no more grenades, no more smokes to throw down to patch that issue. But getting down regardless. And actually, am I wrong on that? Did they re-smoke it? I think they did. Okay, so they do get down towards B. Queenix with an entry and a man up our Existence in the bomb site.
Now things are a little sketchy. Nodios. Oh, he followed Sergey into the hut. Yeah, you gonna try that again, kid? Nodios not having any of that. It's a ruse. They fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker. Just a bunch of stinkers down on that B bomb site. Now they have to try and clamber back. And Sunny, he's been burned out of his roost. Oh, how unfortunate. Well, I mean, depending on how you see the situation, incredibly fortunate for Existence. Nicely done. They fly down to that B bomb site with so many people. I mean, think about the call there from X7 when he peeks out a vent, and there's just 4 people with Tech 9s running down at the B site. Why wouldn't that be the commitment? But Existence, they rock the boat back to A and get away with a bit of a robbery. Hooksy, do you want to keep that AK? Or do you want to take away that M4? Queenix, he's going to die out to the A1S. And that's that, huh? 2 survivors on each side, but Existence take the round. That's 4 in a row from the CTs until that little mishap that we'll call round 20.
Yeah, big round for Existence, staying in this game, staying in the series. Remember, for those wondering, this is the end of a BO3, and with elimination on the line for CS Summit, no one wants to go home, even though that's where everyone is right now. No one wants to be eliminated. They want their RMR points, and they want them now, but Existence in the lead, gunning for the game, and running it back outside. Smokes aren't even down as well. They got one close one, but they're fighting towards red. Got a player in garage, Sunny hiding at the backside. He's not going to see any of this, but he will hear footsteps down towards lower. And well, he sees them as they try and face him in the garage. 1 kill traded by the AWP. And with that kill, Existence can wrap outside. They have so much control. Refresh is even lower just to keep players down on that B bomb site. And Existence, they can end wherever they want. They're just going to take a minute and see how ENCE adjust. No heavy rotations from the CT side. No one pushing yet. But the more time that passes, the more info ENCE are going to want.
Yeah, for sure. You know, sitting inside of that shrouded uncertainty is a little nerve-wracking. X7 extends into the garage, and the rate of fire of the A1S can't quite best that AK. Refresh, coming out of the secret stairs. He has to be careful. He just saw somebody up top. Oh, the headshot connects. And now that bomb, it's going to join Refresh, and they're going to attempt to get down to the B site. But Ariel, he's sitting on the cross. Nodios, don't forget about him. He is the 3rd T in this equation, and he is currently clearing out the A site. He's gonna maybe call them back into action, but Queenix, he dies with bomb. And Alu, he's going up and down the ladder like some sort of zipper. He decides to stay up top.
No, that's criminal. Arrest him, put him in cuffs. Officer right there in heaven. That's the man you're looking for. The Finnish dude with a big green gun. And I don't know how he hits that. I really don't. He sees the trajectory of the flash. That player did make a jump, but to hit the dead accurate shot in the smoke, absolutely filth.
I feel a little upset.
Yeah, I was robbed. Mad robbed.
Hey, you know, we don't normally do this, Hugo, but I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
All right, later, dude. Yeah, guys, we don't normally do this, but I'm going to go get a coffee. I'll be right back. I never actually left. It's just gone. I'm still here. Sorry, guys. And so it ends. Still in this game, not giving up, not going down without a fight. Like, that's the most impressive part. The fact that ENCE is still, you know, I mean, this is a 6-1 in the second half, or a 5-1 rather. 6 rounds have passed. ENCE have won 5 of them. And loss bonus is maxed out for Existence. ENCE have looked really, really good on the CT side. It's funny because it's the exact same thing we had for Existence, right? They went They lost pistol. They then go 9-1 up. And then ENCE find 4 out of the last 5 rounds and a half to actually make it attainable and achievable. Well, now we're having the same case. The only question here is when or if will Existence come alive and start to piece rounds together on this key side. ENCE left it to the last few. Existence, they don't want this game to go that long. They don't want to give ENCE the confidence and the answers and the rounds. But unfortunately, it might not be down to them. ENCE are taking things by storm. And the money just isn't really there for Hector's and his AWP. He's on a tech in this round. We got AKs out for everyone else. They're going to crunch this A site, but there are 3 players here. There's the push. The flash is good. Aerial is going to get away with 2. And I say the flash is good. It's actually a T-flash blinding Queenix. Oh, the entries in response. Hooksy's doubled down. Nodius has done the same. Wide out from the heaven is X7. He's going to drop into the site with a one-on-one. Second player close. He pulls out the flash. And Hector's is going to trade for the clutch, for the round. What a nice try from X7. It's just not meant to be.
Yeah, man, that was exciting. A little 1v3 attempt there, huh? Aerial pushing up into the hut, getting real close to the players, dodging those flashbangs, Hugo, making it look likely, but Existence follow through. And now we're into this sketchy situation where the game goes back and forth, and we don't know where we're going to end up. Is the CT economy going to stabilize? Will the terrorists run out of money before they can actually get to that 15th? Who knows? But it has been 4 rounds back and forth with no consecutive round wins. And you can see the result, the shambled economic state of ENCE in that they have the double deagle, the 1 M4, the FAMAS, and the AWP. It's enough to work with, but it shies in comparison to the full-fledged utility belts of Existence.
Can't believe I just jinxed this for ENCE as well. I was just going on about how well they're doing, and then they lose to that A crunch with just nothing. Like, you know, obviously just relying on the individuals, just fragging out on that site, but Existence bursting hard and getting a win. Now they're going lower. The Finnish sniper here again, aiming high, looking for the jump. They might line up. He's going to hit it. A 3rd kill for Alu. This man won't stop, but neither will the T's. They're down on B. Hector's is now alone. Nodius dropped, coming back into that A site, and up the vent he goes. Aerial's got the read. He's not falling for it, and that's the round for ENCE. They save another one. They pick it up with a 4 spy. The low economy holds no one back, especially not Alu.
Damn, man, that second kill, he just like flicked up, looked into God's eyes and said, this is my world now. Strikes down that second T, dude. ENCE, they are 1 round away from tying this game up. They've got MP9s in the equation because they know that Existence are strapped for cash. Hell yeah. I want a game. I want 30 rounds. I want overtime. Who knows where we end up here, but at least it's nice to see the T's can break through. The T's can ruffle the feathers of ENCE, because what we got in the first half was just nothing. A flat T side until the very end of it all. We are halfway through this one, and we're already getting tremors. We're getting rumblings of a potential breakthrough here for Existence, but it's not done just yet. They haven't actually gotten it in. They haven't gotten their consecutive T rounds. They haven't been able to stabilize like ENCE did at the very end of that first half. So at this point, you'd obviously still rather what ENCE were able to accomplish. And with the little tools they had to play here in round 24, it's to nobody's surprise that the T's should die, but Nodios seems to have other ideas. I don't know if he got the memo. I don't know if anybody instructed him that this is supposed to be the easy CT pickup. He got the ramp room in control for his teammates, but they've lost every other portion of the map.
Yeah, the fear is here in dropping B. Like, as much as the money would be nice, the fear is that it's stacked. Unfortunately, it's empty. Oh, wow. Okay, out of nowhere, 2 kills off of the Deagles, and one of them was a Glock anyway. Queenix is really upgraded. But yeah, the fear was someone was B. No one was B. Now Sergey is after those kills. ENCE are just splitting, gambling, 1-1 per site. That's fine. But Existence walking into B, walking into Sergey, the lesser armed of the 2. He can swing open the door upon any noise, upon any plant. So it's important Existence, you know, at least if they're faking, if they're sticking, they should do it soon. They're going to hunt the kill. Sergey's going to take them down. That's a big mess, as Queenix now has 8 seconds to find the frag. He's not going to be able to do it. The pistol's out. He's going for the stick. It's a fake now. It's a mess. And Existence, I like the idea, right? Like, they're trying to catch Sergey off guard. But right there, the issue is the time. You don't have any time to clutch it out. The best thing to do is tapping the bomb at 15 seconds, knowing at bare minimum, if there's someone ready to swing a door, they're going to swing a door. And even if you don't stick the bomb, you can have a 2-on-1 taking that fight and then going back for the plant. What they did leaves them with no room for error, no room for failure, and the second they miss a shot, they lose the round.
Absolutely, Hugo Byron. And now, neither team can really afford to lose many more rounds. We are tied up at 12 apiece. The guns come back in on both sides. Everybody's bank account bottomed out, barring Ariel and Alu. It's going to be the flash. Oh, they try to get it through Squeaky. Ariel, he's just going for the continuous spam, but now he's been in the reload. And he's, got another. Ariel from back behind the vents with the 3K from hell. He's engulfed in flames like Satan himself.
That's actually Connor's normal laugh. Don't be surprised. It's actually, you hear that most games. Yeah, that was mad. Like, the second kill on the player swinging sight, he even jiggles just to, like, try and offset the aim, gets the info. He's thinking, like, yeah, I'm dead. I'm mollied. They're pushing me. He still gets, like, an immediate one-bullet headshot on the player in the sight, and then somehow catches the third outdoor. Great work for Ariel, top of the server. It's a ramp rush, and it is desperate times here for Existence. Damn right, desperate measures, but, oh dear, ENCE have rotated 4 players to ramp. They want the map, they want the game, and they might just have it in the palm of their hand.
Baby. It's looking good, eh? Nodios last man. Again, we've seen him just kind of playing around the A site. We've seen him chilling around here before, but normally he's got teammates to call into action. Normally, he's got more than a Tech 9 to play, and normally it's not the 1v5 with literally 500 HP to try and chew through. I mean, sometimes you've got to, you got to just flirt with the idea of the 1v5 to give the viewer that little expectation, the little hope they hold on to. But come on, Nodios, no chance, my man, unfortunately for you. That's the 14th round for ENCE, just shutting it down quickly. And now it's the CTs looking to secure overtime at the least. Buy back in from Existence. Everybody has what they could hope for. Now it's just a matter of using it.
Yeah, remember, ENCE were getting those final few T rounds at the end of the first half to even make this game competitive. This was at 1.91. This was so dominant. So will Existence find those final couple of rounds that can at least maybe lock in an overtime or, get us out of regulation here, however it goes, because ENCE, man, they seem like a different team in these last few rounds. They look so confident, so ready, and they've been so quick to rotate as well as fight. Alu hitting shots of the AWP, Ariel locking down bomb sites. That quad ramp rotation was disgusting last round, and Existence, well, this is it.
They get to the secret stairs. They're hoping that somebody maybe walks into the scope of Hector's, but no CT. Getting themselves killed so far in the situation, so they work their way downstairs. Sunny, he is all the way back at the depths of the decon door, and look what they're doing. They're boosting a player up so that they can keep eyes over stairs, I assume.
Yeah, it's if someone plays at the back of the stairs, like crouch.
But you can do that on both.
Yeah, you can do it on the other corner. If Sunny's going to think he's safe here, if they do it on that corner, he will die, and like you never win that as a CT. It's so quick.
But they didn't do it. They only did it on the first staircase. So they've left Sunny to his own devices over here. And Hooksy, well, he's going to walk into it. Gets the headshot connected. 13 HP for him to play. 30 seconds at Existence. If they don't manage this bomb plant, if they don't manage this round, then it is ENCE with 3 map and match points. They start pressuring ramp room from the very top as well. They're trying to split into the B site, but it's not going their way. 15 seconds. They have to work in now. It's Queenix and Hooksy with a couple of kills. CT's boxed out of the situation. Sergey able to come in with 1. Bomb will be planted with barely time to spare. The 2 versus 2, and Refresh is close. Shut down by Ariel. 13 HP, but they don't know where he's at. And he claws this back to the 1 versus 1, so it all falls on Alu. Flashbang. Ooh, and the missed shot. There's the spray from Hooksy. Existence, keep on giving.
Wow, I can't believe it. I thought they knew where they were. That info that they got on the site, I thought he saw Hooksy cross in the decon door. It looked clear to me, but I guess his attention was on Refresh close in the site. Oh my, that was a mad round. Some quick shots from Hector's with the AWP as well. And that's a great play from Hooksy. He doesn't wait around. He doesn't let Alu get comfortable. Flashing the site, going out wide and finding the round. He's kept this game alive. And boy, maybe that's going to light a fire below Existence as they pick up a crucial round on that B-bomb site. They might just start smashing A, man. Remember, that's how they started some of these early T rounds, and that worked well for them. Smokes outside. They're grouping in the lobby. It looks like that might be the play after all. Ooh, or not. Are they going ramp? Ooh, who knows?
Ooh, we'll find out. Ooh, soon enough.
So we've got that lower rotation as well, and this time ENCE actually don't have the info. They don't know whether players have crossed. Alu's and Garage smoked, and so right now the ENCE had no one on B apart from Sunny last round because they only saw like one player cross. They have no idea, and they're about to get hit topside. It's fast. They're all blind. Refresh with a double. He saved his soul and existence in a 5-on-3. That might force a save.
That very well could. They might just have to walk away from this. I don't see an opening into this A site, not in the 3 versus 5, not with this being so little in terms of cash for the CTs. They've got 1 round of loss bonus compared to the 3 of existence. So that play from Refresh, my God. He's been sitting at the bottom of the scoreboard for the most part, but he has had some of the most impactful rounds, whether that's the 1 versus 1 down on A site, the 1v2 on B, or this double entry here yet again in a crucial turning point. CT side have to keep all their money, and they will do so. Doesn't look like the terrorists want to try and take it away because they too are trying to recuperate an economy. So we are going to the 14-14 on map 3. All 3 options still open. Existence win, ENCE can win, or overtime on the cards. Where, baby? Let's get a quick poll. Pythian, quick poll. Get that Twitch chat opinion. Where's this one going, baby? ENCE win, existence win, or overtime?
And it could be multiple. It can be multiple choice, guy. You can have an overtime with either one of these taking the lead. I wouldn't be against it. A bit more Counter-Strike at the end of the day. Why not? I've got nowhere else to be. Round 29, baby. Let's get this one going. Orps are out for either side. Galil or Nodios, not the gun you want in this kind of position, but have to make do with what he's got. Door is blown open. Sunny looking for that first fight. This is such a dangerous position to be sitting in. You know at any point Existence can go for that right eye peek and take an engagement. Sunny with a lot of cojones. Refresh. Oh, he's stuck in the smoke. He goes out with a flash and it's so good, but he can't see above the hut. Aerial with the trade and 2 more in the site. They're going to push door. Naughtius is waiting. Sunny walks to his death. An advantage back for Existence and only 1 man left on the site without AWP on ramp. He's found X7, a pixel gap that's put Existence up by 2. Aerial responds with a favor of his own, and down towards B they go.
Alu lying in wait. He's got those double doors open, but it's not B. They're going to wrap this one back up into the heaven. Aerial, he's playing inside the hut door. He's got 3 Ts in front of him. He stops the opper first, and he disengages. He walks away. Now it's that even 2v2. Alu, he's come back from mini, taking damage already. As the Ts have the back of the bomb site, Aerial wants to creep closer. A flash and a smoke for Existence to play the post, but Aerial, he just swoops in. 4 kills already for him. He goes for the bomb tap. Now it's on Alu. He didn't expect Hooksy to also be down here. They thought maybe a second player up in heaven instead, but it's a stalemate. Alu not moving. A statue now starting to come to life as he creeps ever closer to Hooksy, who's probably sweating at this point. Alu jumping for the info, but it's Existence with the 15th round.
Oh my, I can't believe this is so back and forth. It's so unclear. That play as well, I think it was Aerial walking up in the site. He gets the drop. He gets his 31st kill. He checks site, and Hooksy tucks around the corner. He goes round the side in the smoke. Aerial doesn't see him. He thinks he's cleared the bomb site. He looks up at heaven, and then he dies. Oh, that's got to be heartbreaking. Alu holds his own for so long, but he had to hunt down that final kill eventually, and it's broken ENCE. Not just the morale, but the money too. We are on 2 M4s and AUG, and a UMP with a D to save ENCE from this situation, to put us in overtime, to start the clock back over again. Existence don't want that to happen. There's 1 man at ramp. They're grouping in the radio. It's the AUG. Mow down for X7. He wants overtime, and he might just get us there.
That's huge, but Hooksy, he's already starting to solve the problem. A 3rd frag coming out of X7. That's on the bomb, and there you go, baby. Overtime. 15 rounds apiece. That one was so fast, we can't even really process what happened. My goodness.
I can't believe it. Toilet break for ENCE side of things before we get back into this. I don't blame them. This one's really been a nail biter. Drink your waters. My hydro homies, get
My water's
refreshed.
empty. Hooksy just said that. Water break 2. We're dying from the heat.
Sergey trolling
classic.
in all chat. We're watching you, Sergey. And so our existence with bated breath and with a lot of fear in their heart. Maybe I can't believe ENCE made this OT every time. Like we had a team broken on the rocks, no money. Somehow, some way, a hero would appear. In times, it was Ali with the AWP down in secret. Often, it was Ariel with his A1S, the silent killer. And existence. They have fought hard to get here, Connor, but it might all be in vain. I mean, at this point, who even knows? It's 15-15. It's anyone's game. Starting on the T side, or continuing on the T side, rather.
Damn, man. Sorry, I'm still standing up. Let me sit back down. I'm going to get water, actually. This will take 2 seconds. Just sit here in silence.
I think I can hear Connor filling up a glass of water. What a guy. Takes his headset everywhere, takes his mic everywhere. Just giving us the immersive experience.
What?
Hey guys, welcome to my kitchen. I heard you filling up water, Connor.
Did you really? Did my mic actually pick that up?
It did. It's either that or my mic's static. I mean, one or the other, they sound the same. So.
Well, I'm a little bit worried what else you guys might hear going on in the background there, you know? Things get weird over here.
Keep it under the desk, man. We'll never know. I'm not wearing any
right. That's the beauty of casting from home. The webcam shows me from the belly button up.
Well, right now...
Problem is I got this leather seat, you know, Hugo, and it's...
Yeah.
Oh,
Sticking to
skin
it.
sticks to it, yeah. It gets hot in here. Okay, all right. See, we had to take those last few rounds really seriously because the game was actually getting intense. But now that we're back in overtime, we know that we get at least 4 more rounds, which means we can talk shit through, what, 2 of them? 2 of them. But we'll have to choose our timing properly.
We've been doing that through 30 of them, though, Connor. We made it this far. So not much is changing.
Yeah.
Look how
say,
quiet everything's gotten, though. What were you going to say?
Yeah, yeah.
What were you
it's
gonna
like,
say?
overtime, guys. Now, like, the pressure sinks
No
in.
one
Everybody's
wants to
like a
die.
shell of themselves.
What were you going to say? Take the
What was I going to say? I was going to say that I was going to do another one of those little bit of a rants where I like praise the fact that Summit gives us a platform to cast very differently. Because obviously anytime we're hired by an organizer to commentate, they want us to commentate the game. I mean, that's what our job is essentially. But Summit wants us to be more than that. You know, Summit lets us be ourselves in a way. And some people will shine in this kind of a place. Some people will be too afraid to show themselves and just will revert back to the usual flavors of commentary, right?
I'm
not one of those people.
Oh, I'm just trolling.
Yeah, I'm not. Hold on. But it is an execute video, so we do have to break it down. It's a little bit of a blind spray for Ariel. Sergey's got a headshot. This is ENCE through and through. Hector's just run. Run for your life, man. They're hunting you. They are all chasing him down to the B site. He's going to try to plant. They're going to flood forward. Oh, he's dead. So ENCE are going to take that first overtime round.
Yeah, I didn't mean to ruin your your speech.
Yeah, you really did. You really just fucking punched me in the stomach there, dude.
See that witty banter would have worked maybe if we didn't have like an ocean between us and like a huge bit of delay. But I guess me trying to like interrupt really is like full interruption mode here online.
Yeah.
Still getting used to that, of course. Haven't done online casting in like 3 years, which is kind of crazy. Like, think of the days where, I don't know, where I just do it all day long for weeks at a time, neglect everything in my life just to do this. But it's great to be back, and, well, boy, the games just keep getting better, man.
Can I finish my point now?
Yeah, I'll shut up. Just take it like 2 or 3 rounds. Go crazy.
Yeah, my point is that, you know what? Being in this kind of a position is not something that happens often, so we get to try all these new things, Hugo, and sometimes they work and sometimes they don't, and then sometimes there's people who just go like, I don't like this. And if you don't like it, that's okay. It's just not for you, but this is what Summit offers. So for those of you guys who appreciate what we're doing, thank you. For those of you guys who don't, hope you guys come around. What I do know, Hugo, is that the one thing we all appreciate is some goddamn good Counter-Strike. And I hope this overtime delivers. But so far, it's the blowout. I'm not going to lie. We came into this with the CTs just completely wrecking last round. Now, 2 kills deep, half HP for Hooksy and Queenix. And I'm thinking to myself, shit, are ENCE about to clean sweep? Look at Sunny. Just barrel stuffs them, sticks it to the back of their head, lines them up, and at least they went down without never knowing what hit them. Like a bug on the windshield, they evaporated.
Yeah, I mean, we always say this is a bit cliche, but I'm going to say it because it's cliche. The more experienced team in overtime often wins, and that is always, it feels like always the case. Like, yeah, ENCE, they've been here before. You said it earlier. You're like, ENCE have been in way more important situations, way more pressure. You actually said that, Connor, at 10-5, at halftime, when ENCE were down by 5 rounds in this game and looking lost. You called it, basically. That's all I'm trying to say.
I did. That I did. Now we're going to get that rapid clash back onto the A site. 3 kills coming out of the CT side. ENCE. Ooh, yeah. That one's all wrapped up. A flawless CT overtime half that comes out of nowhere. How ridiculous is this? Switch them on over, and it's either ENCE with the victory and existence eliminated, or these Danish boys push us into the double overtime, Hugo.
Yeah.
Can you handle it?
Recall regulation. Recall the first half. It was a 10-5 half to existence on CT side. They were looking really good. It was 9-1 lead at one point. It took ENCE a good 10 and 11 rounds to actually figure out what they wanted to do and how they wanted to do it. We're in OT. Everything's out the window. Money is no longer an issue. But will ENCE have the problems that presented themselves at the start of this game? And will existence be able to revert back to their strong CT hold that got them to overtime in the first place? We'll have to wait and see. Obviously, everything is different here. We are deeper into the game. ENCE have a far better understanding as to what existence is doing at this point. They've played enough rounds, and so yeah, 3 opportunities, 3 match points, 3 elimination points, and they've just got to get 1.
Just 1. 1 of 3 attempts need to be successful. They could fail flat out for the first 2, but bring it back with that 3rd one. And you know what I'm saying? Applies to all of the broadcasts for Summit, I may add. Hooksy's going to make a play outside, gets shut down 1 and done. Because whether or not you enjoy the Summit casting, I think that the one thing we can all agree is completely cringe, is getting the chance to cast a Summit and being pressured by the internet to not try and have a little fun with it, Hugo. Don't you agree?
Yeah, I mean, I respect what you're saying, Connor. I think even giving attention to people that complain about free entertainment is a waste of my time, personally. This is free entertainment. You can go get screwed if you have a problem with it, I think.
That's what I love to hear.
Like, if you're not paying for it, you can't complain about it, as far as I'm concerned. That's what I've always thought.
There's also, this is the last thing I'm going to say, there's always a direct correlation between people complaining and the end of the game, because that's when the betters show up. But for the OGs, baby, love you guys. Alu, Opshot, Queenix, Trade Frag, Sergey with another one. This is looking like a big ENCE win. Refresh. Oh, he tries to stop it, but Alu's just going to barrel stuff. But Nodios in from the heavens. He's got himself the first kill. There's the second. He's burning down to 68. And X7's going to peek to the left to close map 3. ENCE alive and kicking in the CS Summit 6, but existence have been sent spiraling downwards into elimination. The Finns pick up the win with a clean 4-0 overtime sweep.
Don't get me wrong, great game, great work from ENCE, huge recovery, but man, I wanted more. I wanted more rounds, Connor. I wanted a little bit more of that T side. I wanted more overtime. But yeah, I mean, credit for ENCE, like, well won, huge comeback. Think about how dominant that game was at one point in time. 9-1. ENCE finally got a couple of rounds at the end of the T side, and we're like, hey, at least they've done something. But they pulled the full comeback, the full reverse sweep, losing the opening map in the series and taking both their pick of train and Nuke. ENCE survive another day in CS Summit. For the other boys, for the existence, the ex-Copenhagen Flames, unfortunately, elimination inside of this group. You can't win them all, Connor.
No, you can't, Hugo. You absolutely can't. But this one, done and over. I'm thinking to myself as well, like, how much is that sting? How much does it hurt if your existence, where, again, you had the first map, you dropped the second. Remember when we're like 11 or 12 rounds deep here on Nuke? We never saw existence have to save guns until ENCE finally broke through. Excuse me. And once they broke through, that's when the CTs had to save. That's when suddenly that one round at the end of the first half became 2 rounds, became 3 rounds, became 4 of the 5 that they took in that half at the very close of the map. And then they did have the resilience to persevere and close in the second one. So awesome. It's nice to see ENCE are still alive and kicking, and especially realizing, of course, that this is a roster that's has moving parts within it. Yumpy has been one of the most impressive pieces of the ENCE we've seen as of late, but this ENCE with X7 can still deliver. So again, congratulations to ENCE. They move along. Please excuse my microphone.
Yeah, of course, for ENCE, it's not like smooth sailing, though. Keep in mind, they're in Group C. Existence eliminated. NiP and Heroic are the other 2 teams that won their opening games. We saw NiP beat down on Existence, and obviously Heroic beat ENCE. So ENCE, they have to take the loser in that best of 3, which, if it is Heroic, another rematch, a game they've already lost, that's always interesting. If it's NiP, NiP have been really, really good recently. So, yeah, I mean, it's not like a smooth sailing for ENCE. They may be playing without Yampy, which is a bit of a shame. X7 look good in this series, but they are going to be hard-pressed to get out of this group, I would say. I'd say of the 3 teams left, NIP, Heroic, ENCE, I'd like to, without putting down ENCE, they are, I'd say, on the bottom tally of those 3 without Yampy.
They're on the chopping block.
Without Yampy. Yeah, they're on the chopping block. Quite literally, they are playing in that decider matchup. So still a chance for ENCE, but yeah, they're going to have to work hard for it, Connor. And that's us done, though. That's, 2 BO3s done and dusted today. We'll be back tomorrow with more, won't we? How exciting.
Yeah, that's it. We're what? We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days deep in our summit adventure, and that means we've still got a few more to go. So listen, I'm just gonna say it. We may have some different flavors of Counter-Strike tomorrow. That's right. Hugo Byron will not be with me for both best of 3s. Who will join me? Well, you guys are going to have to show up to find out. This is my B stream, damn it. And we're going to have more of the same and also more of some fresh stuff too. We got to keep that flavor. We're cooking in this kitchen, dude. We experiment. It's called fusion cuisine. And I thank all of you guys for tuning in. Thank all of you guys for showing up here for the B stream of Summit 6 online. But that's right. Same place, same time tomorrow. I will see all of you guys. Go ahead and show Hugo some love. Twitter.com/Hugo with 3 O's TV and Scrawny CG if you want to hang out with this guy. We appreciate all of you guys for showing up, hanging out, and having some fun. Also, the Deagle doesn't need a nerf. Goodbye.